something else, Paul, that just came to mind as you're mentioning all these different things. You once said, when people feel loved, excellence follows. Was there a moment when that belief was truly tested for you?
Well, I think I'm reminded almost daily here when I see children
Hmm.
smile, or I see, in particular, well, I take this back. Let me give you a very specific moment, and this is a very heartfelt moment. So we had a young girl,
Hmm.
a child of the child welfare system, 17 years old, had bounced from place to place to place, abandoned by her family. No one believed in her. She came to us at a point of desperation, nowhere else to go. She was a year behind in school. Over the course of 6 months, our team helped her not only catch up, but graduate on time. At her graduation ceremony, that was attended by hundreds of team members from across our
That's cool.
organization, she asked to get up on stage and she asked to speak. And she looks out to the crowd, and it's full of, all of us as team members. And she's crying and she says, "My own family didn't even believe in me, but every single one of you did. You helped me get to this moment." Every eye in that gym had tears in it. And it was that moment of love, that moment of compassion, that our efforts seemed so validated. But the positive ending to the story is this: she came to us behind, she caught up, graduated, she's now in college and doing very well. And so, how do you put a price tag to that?
Yeah.
How do you measure the significance of that moment? I mean, that to me just always serves as such a great reminder. If we can create more moments like that, my goodness, what is possible?
I love that, and it is those little things, right? It's for someone to feel loved, seen, heard, and you guys allowed that. It seems like you're an organization that has all of that. So someone like myself that was adopted or sexually abused, and I hear these type of stories, it is because you guys just allow them to be who they are. You meet them at where they're at per se, and just be there for them. All that just truly makes a difference. It's like a whole bunch of mentors, right, in one facility. Is like really what it is. I love it. I love what you're doing, man. I know you have to love what you're doing. Like making pizza's cool, but this right here, this is cool.
Well, I tell people I used to make cheese sticks for a living. Now we provide human services. It's a little bit different.
It's hugely different, man. But it's great. It is very, just listening to the stories. I'm just kind of like, man, this is so cool that you get to do this. You've also mentioned when I last spoke to you about a $75 million expansion. Truly bold, audacious dream. What are you fighting for with this project?
So the skilled nursing part of what we're doing, we currently
Hmm.
serve 76 residents who are living with medical complexities. We are limited. We're always with a robust waiting list for other children to be served. But we also were haunted with a very sobering statistic. Our services are pediatric in nature. So when one of our residents turned 21 years of age, they would leave us. They would go to a geriatric facility, and about 40% of our residents, when they would discharge from us, would pass away within 18 months. And so in the last couple of years, we got very bold and we decided we are going to solve that problem. So we are creating 50 additional beds that will allow our residents to stay with us after they turn 21. So that's already happened. And it's going to create more capacity for more children to be served. So it's a very expensive endeavor. We're raising $75 million that's going to help us build a 75,000 square foot expansion to our campus, build 50 additional beds, all of which will be ventilator capable because so many of our children come to us with ventilators. And we will be serving more children, but also our children, because they're always children to us, when they turn 21, they get to remain with us for the rest of their life.
This is great. And how about, I'm pretty sure someone is listening and thinking $75 million is impossible. Why is this more than just a fundraising goal?
Well, I'm happy to report since I last talked to you, we've now raised 62 million of that 75 million. And it is possible, and the reason it's possible is this. We are very fortunate that we have a very generous community around us, and they believe in our mission. And I think our mission is believable because people see very clearly, in some of these examples that I've been sharing with you, that we are transforming lives. So our mission is one that supports vulnerable children and now young adults. And
Hmm.
so people want to invest in that. They want to help support that. And the fact that we raised 62 million in 2 years speaks to that.
That is amazing. Like truly amazing. And when you talk about the community behind you and a support system, for leaders that are watching right now and kind of asking themselves, how do I continue to engage with my community? What are you doing to keep that engagement going? You know, it's not like they're coming to your door, but how are you getting out in the community and getting the word out?
Well, so we're governed by 32 board members that are members of our community at large. They help connect me to opportunities to speak to groups, speak at events, sometimes, receptions and things like that. We
Hmm.
just hosted our annual fundraising breakfast just a couple weeks ago. We had 1,000 people that joined us at 8 a.m. to hear us talk about our mission and our expansion and our
Wow.
campaign. At that event, that 1 hour event, we raised almost $750,000 from the people that were in attendance. And again, I think that's the power of our mission. But it's my role, it's my responsibility as the CEO to just make connections with people. It's constant making connections, talking about our mission, encouraging people to volunteer, encouraging people to come take a tour, walking people through our campus, showing them our children, showing them the impact of what we do, showing them our expansion project. And I get to do that with such excitement. I mean, it's like I get to showcase this wonderful mission, and then eventually, through relationship, people want to invest and support it.